popular pastime in the spring, but it can be dangerous. We're talking about mudding. Hi everyone, I'm Ann Craig.
I'm Darren Kramer, an 18-year-old lucky to be alive tonight after his Jeep filled up with mud and water and carbon monoxide while he was off-roading over the weekend. News 8's Bob Wilson talked with the victim. He's live in Hartford tonight with more. Bob?
You know, if you're thinking about it, you think of carbon monoxide as a winter thing. Maybe the chimney clogs up or the furnace blows exhaust back into the house. And mudding, you would think maybe you slide off the road and get hurt that way, or you roll your Jeep. But in this off-road incident, Patrick suffered from carbon monoxide poisoning. Patrick Evans is wheeled out of the hyperbaric chamber at Hartford Hospital. It's his last round of treatment for carbon monoxide poisoning he sustained in a Jeep while he was off-roading.
I was reaching for the door handle because I was going to get out in the mud and hook the chain, and I passed out and I have no recollection of anything from there to like halfway down the mountain.
Patrick calls it mudding, which is very popular in the springtime. He and a friend tried to cross a muddy, swampy river. The truck started to fill with water and carbon monoxide since the tailpipe had become clogged.
My buddy jumped out and got me out of there, I guess. I don't even know what happened, really. And then I woke up in the back of a side-by-side, like four-wheeler type thing on the way down off the trail. And
doctors say Patrick is very lucky his friends got him out when they did. Others haven't been so fortunate.
And this activity is very common, and if you recall, within the last year there was a guy on the show Buck Wild on MTV that died from the same thing.
Patrick was placed in the hyperbaric chamber and treated for CO while his mother watched and worried.
I was thinking that he was probably close to dead, just because you hear about carbon monoxide poisoning and you know what it can do and how fast it can happen.
Now, what the hyperbaric chamber does is it puts the oxygen into the patient under pressure, and it can really get rid of the carbon monoxide much faster, because one of the biggest problems with carbon monoxide poisoning is brain damage.
Will initially recover and seem fine, but in about a month or so they can go on to develop problems with memory, attention, concentration, and this is what we call this delayed brain damage that occurs after carbon monoxide poisoning.
I didn't expect it to be that fast. Like, it was a matter of minutes, and I've been stuck a million times in the mud, and I've never even thought twice about it.
Patrick says he's a mechanic and he knows the dangers of carbon monoxide poisoning, but doctors say that cab inside the Jeep is very small, and when you have the engine revved up and that carbon monoxide fed right in there through a leak, it can be just a matter of minutes. I'm Bob Wilson, reporting live in Hartford, News 8.